As above, so below. Welcome in, my old souls. Welcome to my YouTube channel, where I'm creating a community of old souls, starseeds, lightworkers, divine beings, and maybe just spiritual people who resonate with my readings. So today we're going to dive into the 4-4 portal, which is open until 4-8. So it's open until 4-8. So this is a good time to manifest towards new beginnings and stability, and to know that you are protected, because that's what 4s mean to me. They mean stability and they mean protection. So you have stability coming in and you are protected on this journey. So let's use this 4-4 portal to manifest and to bring in what we desire towards our foundation, towards that stability, because stability is very important in our journey. You know, if you don't have a stable foundation and you don't have something to build upon, you're not going to be able to root yourself into where you're going. And I just seen 111 on the timer, so we have new beginnings coming in this 4-4 portal as well. I'm very connected to the portals. The portals mean a lot to me, as when I started awakening in 2023, I started awakening on the 8-8 portal. So it's coming up. I'm halfway there to the 8-8 portal of my 3rd year into my awakening. So it's just an awesome experience. And it's I love working with the portals. I love that cosmic energy. And I feel like I am very connected to the portals because I am a starseed. Because this has been ingrained in my system for lifetimes. So we're going to jump into this reading now that I've gone over, the 4-4 portal, it being open until 4-8. And I really highly suggest that you guys manifest during this time. Write down 4 things that you're grateful for, and write down 4 things that you want to manifest in the next 6 months to a year. And write those manifestations as if they have already happened, because that will bring the energy of the law of attraction into your manifestations. So I've been doing that for as long as I learned how to do it, which I don't know when that is, but it's sometime during my awakening. So the very first card that I pulled is the 4 of Arrows, which this 4-4 portal, the universe wants you to take a pause and just, get some rest, relax. You've been going hard, and that's what I'm getting. Like, you've been going hard into your manifestations. You've been putting in a lot of work. And now the universe just wants you to take a pause to bring that in. And it's also laying on some fall time leaves. So I really feel like a lot of the things that you're wanting to bring in, a lot of the things that are coming in during this 4-4 portal, not only is it going to take you rest, but with these leaves, it reminds me of the fall time. So you have some autumn energy, and I know it feels like the fall time is far away, and we just got through that. But these are cycles. These are the cycles of our journey. We go through one equinox to the next, into the next cycle, into the next portal, into the, so it just keeps going, and we are forever engraved into our own soul. But you are on a specific journey. You're on a specific mission during this time. And, right now, the universe wants you to focus on stability, focus on resting, and bringing in that energy for when things start popping, for when things start really coming in, because your energy is bringing in what you want. You are bringing in what you want, and your energy is bringing in what you want. All right, so what I'm getting with this is that not only does the universe want you to take a pause, but within that pause time, within where you're letting your body rest, you are going to be able to integrate how you want to bring these manifestations in. That pause is going to lead you to where to go in the next, where to go with that energy, where to go with that energy. So we have the Moon card. So there's things that are going to be illuminated during this 4-4 portal. There's going to be things that you couldn't see. 4-4-4 on my timer. And there is a lot of 4 energy in these cards, and I'll show you that too. And there was a lot of 4-4 energy on the other app reading that I did on TikTok. So But you have the universe is going to be illuminating the things that you haven't been able to see. And also, we just had that full moon, the pink full moon. So, the universe is saying, all right, we have the 4-4 portal, we have the pink full moon, and they were going on like simultaneously with each other. So I feel like the moon was bringing you in clarity. The moon was bringing in clarity for the things that you may not be able to see, the bigger picture. And it's just, this moon card reminds me too of moon cycles. So we have different moon cycles going on during the portals. And, this is a very good time too, I think, for you to make a relationship with the moon if you don't have one. Connect to the moon, talk to the moon, pray to the moon. Let the moon know how you feel. And I feel like that really ties into this 4-4 portal as well. And I just seen 555 go across the timer as well. So you have changes coming during this 4-4 portal as well. So we have you have big changes coming in, and you're progressing, and they're coming in fast. You see that? So we have, and if you break it down, if you break this down, it becomes 4-4. So like I said, there's lots of fours, and there's a lot of 4 energy in this reading. So we also have, I'll just show you now. So we have 4, 4, and 4. These are all the cards that popped out. I got all jumpers for this reading, and this is what popped out. So you have 4, 4, 4, and then you have the 8 breaking down to 4, 4. So you have 4, 4, 4, 4, 4. As we've seen, 4, 4, 4 during this reading. All right, it's gonna start sounding weird if I keep saying 4 so many times, but you get the drift. You get the energy that's popping in. Is, these numbers are popping out because this portal is very significant. So you have you creating that, not only bringing in that stability with the 4s, but you have you connecting to your resources, connecting to what you can bring into your dreams, what can you bring into your manifestations. And that's all going to tie into your resources and what you can do and how you can do that to make it work. You don't have to have a lot to do what you want to do. Me doing these readings, they're not perfect, but you know what? At least I'm out here, and at least I'm trying, and at least I'm doing it, and I'm working with what I got, and that's just what it is. So if there's ever something that you think that I need, let me know in the comments. Someone did comment before that they had a hard time hearing me, but like I said, I'm just working with what I have for now, and as I progress and as things roll in, then I can get other things that I need. So next to that, we have the 4 of Cups. So we have the 4 of Pentacles and the 4 of Cups. So not only are you working with your resources, but you're going to be able to feel confident about that. You're going to be able to feel emotionally stable within that. You're going to have everything tied in, because when you have your brain and your heart tied in together, that creates massive, potent, power. So not only are you right with your resources, but you're right with how you deal with it, you're right with how you think about it, you're right with how you feel about those things, and that's beautiful. So moving on to the Enchanted Forest Oracle, we have gratitude. During this 4-4 portal, you're going to realize just how grateful you are. And, like I said, do that manifestation ritual. Write down the things that you're grateful for, because the universe responds to grateful energy. The universe responds to you being grateful. And the more that you are grateful, the more that the energy, or the more that the universe will bring in. So you have Spirit Garden of Autumn, and I already said autumn earlier with the leaves. So you are letting go, and we are coming out of the autumn equinox and into the spring equinox. So, well, okay, a couple equinoxes ago, but still, this is just reminding you that you are still letting go of things, and you have let go of a lot, and enough that you can be grateful for that. So we also have Owl Spirit Wisdom. You are surrounded by your owl spirits, and you are very wise. You're going to be very wise in the decisions that you make, and helping you tap into your ancient wisdom and helping you tap into your own wisdom is just going to be able to you're going to be able to be more grateful and be able to let go more things, because that's going to renew your energy. You have the renewal spirit as well, which is the frog spirit. So we have an owl and we have a frog. So maybe you've been seeing these animals, maybe they're significant to you, but your energy is renewing to bring in all this stable and this protection energy, because you are stepping into leadership. This is all going to lead to you being a leader of your own life. It's going to lead to you being that leader of your own stability, and how you've been programmed on certain things. You're going to be able to let that go. You're going to be able to step into your own leadership and not subdue to how things you've been conditioned to believe or things you've been conditioned to do. You're letting all that go, and you're just being grateful for who you are and the energy that you have, and stepping into that leadership. And this leadership could extend to many different things. It could be a job, it could just be your own life, but I'm really getting the feelings of you taking charge of your own life and being the leader of what you do and how you feel about things. So we have dragon and power. So not only do you have leadership, but you also have power. This leadership is gonna lead to you being able to step into your own power, and that power is going to help you to become more stable, to help you to renew your whole life. This portal is renewing everything within your life, and that's a beautiful thing. And dragons are very powerful. Dragons are a gateway to other dimensions. They are a gateway to your soul. So know that when the dragon shows up, that really does mean powerful things are happening. Powerful things are coming into your life. And you may be a dragon soul. Look into that. Very many people that have reincarnated and have very many past lives, you have ties to dragons, and that's very powerful. And it's just the whole essence of a dragon is powerful. All right, so I pulled some bird cards as well for this reading. So we have the Blackbird, hidden potential, defense, and assertiveness. You're going to become assertive in your own life. You're going to find your own potential. So blackbirds, I love birds. I tell you guys that all the time. But blackbirds are beautiful. And, even the little blackbirds, they remind me of crows. So, all these birds are bringing you different messages for the 4/4 portal. So you're gonna discover things about yourself that you didn't know with this hidden potential coming out, and with the power and with the wisdom. Like, you're gonna discover things about yourself that you're gonna be like blown away. Like, wow, I didn't even know that this was part of my journey. I didn't know that I could do this, but it all comes from you tapping into your wisdom and allowing yourself to see those potentials, allowing yourself to be more assertive in your own life. So we have quail, fertility, caution, and tenacity. You're birthing creations, you're birthing new ideas, you're going to be very creative on your journey, and you're going to be able to tap into all of this during this portal. So we also have Robin, new beginnings, cheer, and cycles. And I live in Michigan. The robin happens to be our state bird, and it's also one of the ways that we can tell that spring is here. Although over the years, some robins they don't migrate anymore. So it used to be, the robins would migrate, and now some of them stick around for the entire winter. But you have new beginnings coming in. You have cycles that are going to be coming and ending, and they're going to be making room for you to bring in that progress, bring in that energy that's coming in fast. So we have the starling, community, communication, and clarity. Say that 3 times fast. So you have clarity coming in, as well as you're going to be tapping into your intuition, and some of the things that are going to lead you to this leadership and into the power is through how you communicate, and how you communicate to the world, and maybe how you just communicate to your own community. You guys are my old soul community. I am communicating to you. I'm communicating this message to you today for the 4/4 portal, as we're in this portal and we're taking in this energy. So we have Blue Jay, family, loyalty, communication. So you have 2 cards in a row talking about communication. 1444 on the timer. So again, we have 444. I mean, it's the fours in this reading are popping. So you just know that you have stability and protection energy. And anytime I see a blue jay, I know that that reminds me of passed on loved ones. It reminds me of how beautiful a bird can really be. I love seeing blue jays, but their chirp sometimes can be kind of annoying. They have a unique chirp. It kind of sounds like they're yelling at each other or something. But you know, you are loyal to your journey. You are loyal to yourself, and even if you're not close to your blood family, you have your spiritual family coming in, and you will get the signs from that by seeing blue jays. So if you're seeing these birds, know that you are on the right path with this reading, and you're on the right path in the 4-4 portal. As well as you may start seeing these animals that are in this reading. You may start seeing them after this reading, just because to let you know that your spirit guides, the universe wants to let you know that you're on the right path with this reading, and this reading was meant for you. So, you know, use your discernment always when you're watching my readings to know if these readings are for you. But that is one way how you could tell, is if you start to see these animals, or you start to see these synchronicities that come out in my reading, the numbers, the animals, then you know that this reading is for you. And that's such a beautiful way to know that the universe can communicate to you through different things without having to, you know, literally get the words out for you to understand that. So we have Goose, abundance, protection, and teamwork. You're going to be working with yourself. You're going to be working with others. You are going to be able to bring in that egg and birth those creations. So we have Goose. And to me, a goose looks kind of like a swan. So to me, they're like the land swans. And I do think that geese are beautiful. But, you know, you have abundance coming in. And then on this card also it says protection. And I've been saying that for this whole reading. You are protected during this journey. You are protected during this 4-4 portal. As you're bringing in stability, and you don't have to worry about anything. You just ask your spirit guides for protection, and they are going to be there for you. So that was the last bird card I pulled. I also pulled 2 spirit animal cards. So we have the ram, perseverance. You have many gifts no problem can withstand. The power of your mind with patience. You can reach your mountaintop. Never give up. Good luck will follow. A reminder from the universe. You are determined like the ram, as we are in Aries season as well. So you have magic, and it says on this card you have many gifts. So this could be your hidden potential that is coming through. You could be discovering gifts that you didn't even know you had, and that's very beautiful. It's always awesome to find out, you know, when your gifts come through and you're like, wow, that's really cool. Like, I didn't know that was going to be part of my journey, but it is. So you're going to be able to reach your mountaintop with determination, with motivation, and know that you are a rising star, and you have all the power, you have all the magic within you. So the other card I pulled for the spirit animal cards is dolphin, play. Swim in the happy joy of living. Inhale confidence and exhale fear. Dive into your wisdom. Go with the flow. This is a reminder to go with the flow and know that you're on the right path. But don't forget to have fun, because these dolphins look like they're having fun. So maybe you might start to see dolphins. Maybe you might start to see rams. Let me know in the comments if you see any of these animals. Let me know in the comments if this reading resonates with you, because I would love to hear from you guys. All right, if you guys want, if you're new to my community, hit the subscribe button. That would mean a lot to me. You know, like, comment, share. Send me out to your friends if you think this reading would be good for them. And also hit the notification bell if you're interested in watching my readings when I post them. All right, guys, you can hit the link in my bio on my link tree for a personal reading. Remember, guys, to always believe in yourself. Anything is possible. I love you guys so much. And until next time, happy 4-4 portal, and do your manifestations. All right, love you guys so much.